Do you want to understand simple English used in real life every single morning? In today's episode, we will follow a simple morning routine. We will wake up, get ready, and start the day, step by step. So take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's begin. It is early morning. The sun is just starting to rise. The alarm clock rings. Beep, beep, beep. I slowly open my eyes. I feel sleepy but calm. The room is quiet. The morning light is soft, just a little glow coming through the curtains. I can hear the faint sound of birds outside. It is peaceful. I turn off the alarm. The beep stops. The silence feels nice. I stay in bed for a moment. I stretch my arms slowly, then my legs. I feel the sheets on my skin, soft and warm. I take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. I feel a little tension leaving my body. It is a new day. I feel ready, slowly. I look at the clock. It is 7 a.m. I whisper to myself, "Okay, it's time to get up." I wiggle my toes. I swing my legs off the bed. The floor feels cool under my feet. I stand up. I feel my body waking up, slowly, gently. I walk to the window. The curtains are still a little dark, but I open them fully. Soft morning light fills the room. The light warms my face. I feel a little smile forming on my lips. The air smells fresh through the slightly open window. I take a deep breath. I listen to the world outside. Cars are far away. Birds are singing, and the street is quiet. I think about today. What will I do today? I ask myself. I feel calm. I feel ready. I tell myself, one step at a time. I stretch my arms again. I move slowly. I enjoy this quiet morning. For a few seconds, I just stand there, breathing, noticing, feeling. It is peaceful. I am awake. I am ready to start the day. I walk into the bathroom. The light is bright but gentle. I look at myself in the mirror. I still feel a little sleepy, but that's okay. I take a deep breath. I tell myself, slowly, one thing at a time. I turn on the tap and splash some water on my face. The water is cool and fresh. It feels good on my skin. It wakes me up a little more. I smile at my reflection. I can feel my eyes opening. I take another splash of water. The cool drops run down my cheeks. I close my eyes for a second. I feel awake. Next, I pick up my toothbrush. I put a little toothpaste on it. I start brushing my teeth slowly. Up and down. Left and right. I can taste the mint. It smells fresh in my mouth. I rinse my mouth carefully. I look in the mirror. I see my smile. I feel ready, a little more awake. Now it's time to wash my face properly. I take some soap, lather it in my hands, and rub it on my skin. I feel the smooth foam. I rinse it with water. The cool water feels clean. I pat my face dry with a towel. My skin feels fresh, soft, and awake. I pick up my comb. I slowly run it through my hair. Left, right, and back again. I don't rush. I look at my reflection. I see someone calm, ready for the day. I feel a little pride in myself. I take a deep breath. I smile quietly. This is my morning, I tell myself. A few minutes ago, I was sleepy. Now I am awake, calm, prepared. I have started my day. I take one last look in the mirror. I notice the soft morning light on my face. I feel peaceful. I feel ready to continue my morning routine. I walk back to my bedroom. The bed is still messy. The blanket is not straight. The pillows are a little out of place. I take a moment to look at the room. It feels quiet, peaceful, and soft with morning light. I tell myself, let's make the room tidy, one step at a time. I reach for the blanket. I pull it up slowly. I smooth it with my hands. I feel the fabric under my fingers. It is warm and soft. I place the pillows neatly at the head of the bed. I step back for a moment. The bed looks better. Not perfect, but calm and clean. I feel a small sense of accomplishment. I smile quietly. I walk to the window. The curtains are drawn. I reach for them and open them slowly. The morning sunlight pours in. It touches the floor. It touches the wall. It touches my face. I feel warm and awake. I lean slightly out of the window. I feel the cool morning air on my cheeks. I take a deep breath. The air smells fresh and clean. I hear birds singing outside. A car passes by slowly on the quiet street. I see people walking to work. I see a dog running happily in the park. Everything feels calm. I stand there for a few moments. I think about today. What will I do? Nothing too special, just small tasks. I feel a little excitement and a little calm. I tell myself, one step at a time, slowly. I close the window slowly. The morning light stays in the room. I feel peaceful. I feel ready. I feel awake. I take a deep breath and stretch my arms. It is a good feeling, a quiet morning feeling. I am calm. I am awake. I am ready to continue my day. I walk into the kitchen. The kitchen is quiet and still. The morning light comes through the window. It feels soft and warm on the table. I take a deep breath. It smells clean and fresh. I open the cupboard and take a cup. I feel the smooth ceramic in my hands. I open the kettle and fill it with water. The water is cool and heavy in the kettle. I put it on the stove and turn it on. I hear the soft hum as it starts to heat. While the water is heating, I prepare a simple breakfast. I take some bread from the bag. I place 2 slices on a plate. I open the butter and spread a little on the bread. It is soft and creamy. I do not rush. This is my quiet morning time. I hear the kettle start to whistle. The water is ready. I pour it carefully into my cup. Steam rises slowly. The smell of coffee fills the kitchen. It smells warm and strong. I pick up the cup and feel its warmth in my hands. I take a small sip. The taste is rich, smooth, and comforting. I close my eyes for a moment. It feels good. I sit at the table. The morning is calm. I look out the window. I see people walking quietly to work. I see a few cars passing slowly on the street. The world is waking up, but for now, it is peaceful here. I take another sip of coffee. I feel awake. I eat my bread slowly. Each bite is simple, soft, and warm. I do not check my phone. I do not rush. This is my quiet time. Just me, my breakfast, and the morning. After a few minutes, I finish eating. I take my cup to the sink. I rinse it with warm water. I feel the smooth ceramic in my hands again. I place it on the dish rack. Everything is clean. The kitchen is tidy. I take a deep breath. I feel ready to continue my morning. After breakfast, I stand up from the table. I stretch my arms slowly. I feel my muscles wake up. I take my cup to the sink. I rinse it carefully with warm water. I place it on the dish rack. Everything feels clean and ready for the day. I walk over to the coat rack. I check the time on my phone. It is still early. Good. I don't need to rush. I like slow mornings. I take a deep breath. I feel calm. I pick up my jacket. It is soft and warm. I put it on. I feel the fabric against my shoulders. It is comfortable. I check myself in the mirror. Yes, I look ready for the day. I sit down and put on my shoes. First, the left one. I wiggle my toes and slide my foot inside. It fits perfectly. Next, the right shoe. I push my foot in gently. I tie the laces slowly, carefully. Left lace, right lace. Not secure. I stand up and test my shoes. They feel good. I feel balanced. I take my keys from the hook. They jingle softly in my hand. I check my bag. Wallet, phone, mask, water bottle. Everything is here. I feel prepared. Before leaving, I walk to the window. I look outside. The street is waking up. Birds are singing. A few people pass by. I take a deep breath. The air smells fresh and cool. I feel awake and ready. I walk to the door. I pause for a moment. I feel the doorknob under my hand. I turn it slowly. I open the door. I step outside. The sun feels warm on my face. A gentle breeze brushes my cheeks. I take another deep breath. Everything feels calm. Everything feels right. My morning routine is complete. I am ready for the day. I feel peaceful, awake, and prepared. I smile to myself. This is a simple, quiet morning. I carry this calm feeling with me as I walk, one step at a time, one moment at a time. Now, let's take a moment to look back at the morning. We woke up slowly, listening to the alarm. We stretched our arms and legs. We took a deep breath and felt the calm morning energy. We opened the curtains and let the soft sunlight fill the room. We felt the warmth of the sun and the freshness of the day. Next, we went to the bathroom. We washed our faces and brushed our teeth. We looked in the mirror and smiled. We took our time, moving slowly and mindfully. Every action was small but important. Every action helped us wake up and feel ready. After that, we chose our clothes carefully. We put on simple, comfortable clothes. We combed our hair and adjusted our jacket. We made our bed and opened the window. The fresh air came in, cool and clean. We took a moment to think about the day ahead. One step at a time, one moment at a time. Then we moved to the kitchen. We made coffee or tea. We prepared a simple breakfast. We ate slowly, without distractions. We listened to the quiet of the morning. We felt relaxed, calm, and focused. Finally, we got ready to leave. We put on our shoes, checked our bag, and took our keys. We walked to the door and opened it slowly. We stepped outside. The morning air was fresh. The world was waking up. We were ready. These small, simple actions made our morning complete. Waking up slowly, moving carefully, and breathing deeply can change how we feel for the whole day. Remember, mornings don't have to be rushed or stressful. We can take our time, enjoy small moments, and start the day calm and prepared. Thank you for spending this quiet morning with me. If you want to practice real English, try doing these steps with me tomorrow. Speak slowly. Think about what you do in the morning. Notice small details: the sunlight, the sounds, the air, your thoughts. English is all around you, in your actions, in your thoughts, in your day. I hope you feel calm, awake, and ready to enjoy the day. See you in the next video. Take care and remember, one step at a time, one moment at a time.